Hey, good morning and welcome to Leave It Love. I know I got like one set of lashes on, then I did this one and it was getting in my eye and it was irritating, and so I took them off. But I still want to make this video because I'm like, oh my God, somebody, they still doing it. Because I'm like, I've been doing the Return to Senders. I do them every day. And they have not turned black. Like you see, they're turning a little black. I mean, that's activity. There is activity. Somebody mad. Somebody mad, but it's like, yo, I'm just so sick. I'm just so sick of this energy. But the whole thing is, the energy is never going to affect me. I am awakened to this mess. I am awakened to like the things that they do. They do these love spells. They do these love spells, and then it's like it just makes you hate them. You fucking hate them. You hate them. You despise them, and it's like you have. It's just hate. Like it would be a problem if you were to meet in person because of all the magic, and the magic is supposed to make you love them, right? But then the love spell, it doesn't work. Like love spells don't work. And that's what people fail to realize, that love spells don't always work. And when you're doing a love spell, the love spell will backfire. When it backfires, it makes the person you trying to get to love you hate you. They will hate you. They will hate you. They'll want to fight you. They'll beat your ass. They'll do all kinds of stuff. People die because of a love spell. You know, there's a lot of situations that have happened, and it is because of a love spell. You know, once you're awakened to it, like what, like what you try, like they're trying it. Somebody is trying it, and I'm like, there's no, there's no fucking way. But whatever. It's like, you could see it. You see them doing it. Or you could feel them doing it. You know where it's coming from. You know why. Because you don't want them. So then they want to act crazy and do a love spell to make you love them. And then they don't want to have a conversation. Because even if you come to the point where you have a conversation, it's, you're not going to get along. It's been too much stuff in between, and it's just like, oh my God. But somebody's doing a love spell. That's why this is turning black. Love spells are black magic. If you didn't know, love spells are black magic. Love spell is taking your free will away. A love spell is forcing someone to love you that does not love you. The way a love spell will work is the person has to have some kind of love for you. They have to care. They have to care about you some kind of way. Like you can't make somebody that hates your fucking guts love you one day to the next. No, they're going to hate you even more. They're going to hate you even more because you did a love spell. Like do a sweetening spell to make them nicer, but not a love spell, because the love spells, when they backfire, it's very bad. It curses you. A love spell will curse you to be alone forever, to never find love. So it's like love is the highest vibration to be in. Who doesn't want to be loved? Like who doesn't want to experience love? But then these people play in these love spells, and they ruin their own lives doing these love spells. And then it makes them unlovable. Like nobody will love them ever. Nobody will ever love them. Why? Because they did a love spell. You know, somebody, they did a love spell trying to force someone to love them. They don't love them. They hate them. And then they're alone. They curse themselves, then nobody will ever love them. That's just how it is. I don't know how, like, you'll know, like, people will know, and nobody will want to deal with them. but it's magic. It's like, how is this person alone? It's magic. Somebody done did something. That's how that goes. Whatever. Nobody cares, right? Nobody believes. They do all these poverty spells. They do poverty spells. The poverty spells backfire onto them, and it makes them broke. It makes them poor, poor. Like, you could have your own place, you could have your own things, but then you lose everything and you can't maintain yourself, but then that's what they wanted for you, because you have all your things in order. Everything is in place. Like, nothing can mess you up because you've done everything by yourself. So it's like, how can anyone try to mess you up? But they try. They try, and all I can do is maintain myself, stay quiet and maintain. Like, I know what can be going on, but then it's like, who can I talk to about it? Like, I think somebody's doing something to me, or I think my money's slow, or like, what the fuck. But I still own everything. Like, everything is mine. Like, there's no way to mess it up. But someone is trying it. You just got to maintain yourself. It's going to backfire. It's going to backfire on them. If they don't have their things together, they don't own anything, they're going to lose everything. They're going to lose everything they have. They're not going to have nothing. They're not going to have nothing. Nothing's going to come in. It's crazy. So, and then it's like, why would you want poverty for someone else? And then when that energy comes back to you, it's going to be worse. It's going to be worse for you than ever imaginable. People that do black magic, they curse themselves. Sometimes the curse can last for 10 years, 10 years, 20 years. It depends on what they've been doing. If they've been doing the curses repetitively, they don't curse themselves for the rest of their lives. They're cursed, but it's because of what they have been doing. Black magic is like, you can achieve what you want with black magic. You can have it. But and then it is not forever, because it's not from God. And when the devil comes to collect 7 years, 10 years later, they'll take everything from you. They'll take everything from you. All the person that they did the work on has to grow, has to heal, has to evolve, has to become better, has to be wise. Wake up from this shit and realize, okay, someone is doing something. Clean your energy, clean your space, clear your mind. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Stay calm, because when you're angry, when you're upset, and when you feed into the negativity, it's just going to be worse. So it's like, you just have to not care. Like, you just have to not care. Like, you know what? I don't care what happens to you. I don't care what's going on. I don't care. And I'm not helping. I don't help anyone that sat there and put me through anything. I don't help them. Like, what? Like, I don't help them. But whatever. That's poverty spells. Then they do the chaos magic. Chaos is like when everyone is arguing all around you. Everyone is arguing. Everyone is fighting. No one is getting along. No one is getting along. And then, it's arguing. It could be violent. It can be aggressive. It's problems. Like, no one is agreeing with you. Everything is an issue. Everything is an issue. Everything is a problem. They manifested chaos into your life, right? That's what they wanted for you. How you maintain that? You have to maintain. Like, what it is. You see it. You see all this chaos all around. You see all the negativity. You see them argue, everybody arguing. It's like, what the fuck? You're just sitting there and you see all this shit, and it's just like, oh my God. Stay calm. Stay calm. Don't argue with nobody. Stay calm. Mind your business. Get away from the situation. Get away from there. If you can, just get away. Don't answer the phone. Don't open the door. Just get away from them. It's magic, and the magic is going to go away. But it just takes time for it to go away, for people to get out your face, for people to stop talking crazy, for people to stop what they should. They're going to stop. But it's like, it's just crazy when it's all over and it's everyone. It could be your neighbors. You go out and there's people outside. You go wherever you go, it's like something's always going on, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? Somebody's throwing chaos magic. That is chaos magic, and then we're brought to believe, oh, it's just normal, or oh, they're acting up outside, and oh, this and oh, that. Nah, it's people doing magic. That's what it is. It's magic. It has been so normalized because everyone does it. Everyone is playing in it. So we just normalize it and say, oh, that's just the way people are behaving. No, that's not just the way people are behaving. That's chaos. That is chaos magic. And that's for people to fight. That's for people to argue. That's aggression. That's violence. That's arguing. That's a lot of shit right there. All you can do is stay calm, and mind your business. Stay out everybody business. This is not your business. Stay out of it, because they're going to start arguing about stuff that's irrelevant to you. It's not your business. Mind your business. That's chaos magic. So I went into love spells. I went into poverty spells. I went into chaos magic. What else is there? Chaos, because people just do the most to try to ruin your entire life, And when people do freezer spell, you know what a freezer spell is? That's putting your name in a Ziploc bag. Just putting a person's name in a Ziploc bag, and then you put it in the freezer. What are you doing? What does that do? That slows a person down. And it is black magic. And it slows a person down. When someone is doing freezer spells, they're trying to slow you down or they're trying to stop you. It backfires. Like, you overcome all this stuff and then it backfires onto them, and then nothing will move in their life. They will be stuck. Like the way their name is frozen in the ice, is stuck in the ice. That's how they'll be. They'll just be stuck. Nothing will be able to move. Nothing is gonna work for them. They, it's black magic. It sounds so simple and so insignificant, and it means nothing. No, it means something. When you put your name in a glass of water with salt, that's clearing things for yourself. That's protecting yourself. That's manifesting good things into your life. When you put your name in a little bag with water, that is freezing it. You are freezing you are stopping them. You are slowing them down. That's black magic. You could put the name in a jar of honey. That's a sweetening spell. You're sweetening them, trying to make them nice to you and shit. But we have to be aware and awakened of this, and nobody talks about it. But everybody want to play in this fucking magic, and they don't know what they're doing. They curse themselves. And it's just like, oh my God. Like, I don't know how else to explain things, because everyone is doing it. They don't understand what they're doing. They don't understand when you're doing chaos, you're creating a whole bunch of havoc and mess into someone else's life, that energy is going to come back into your life and it's going to stick to your life, and you're going to have chaos and you're going to have havoc, and then nothing's going to work for you. Nobody's going to listen to you. Everybody's going to argue with you. But that's because you were doing chaos magic on someone. When you do a freezer spell, that's trying to slow a person down, that ends up happening to your own life, and then everything that you want to come into your life, it doesn't come. Everything is slowed down, it's stopped. Why? Because a freezer spell is black magic. It seems so simple, it seems so easy, nothing's gonna happen. Yeah, that's what they want you to think. And then when you sit there and you do it and you mess up someone else's life, the energy comes back, and then it ruins your life, and then it sticks to you, and then you're going to be stuck in that stuck energy, and then you can't get rid of it. You won't be able to get rid of it. You won't be able to stop it. You won't be able to do anything about it. And it's just so bad. It's just bad. Those are a few things. And some things seem so simple. It's so simple. You could do it yourself. Just put the name in a bag and throw it in the freezer and you good. Like, no, like everything means something. Everything is for a purpose. You know, they put the name in a jar with vinegar. What the hell is vinegar? Vinegar is nasty. It stinks. It's sour. It's just like, that's chaos. You shake it, that's chaos. You just doing straight chaos. And it seems so simple. Nothing's gonna happen. No, a lot of shit gonna happen. And then the energy comes back to you. These love spells, I don't know who is doing the love spells. I don't love nobody. I love one. I like one. I like Poppy. Poppy was like one person that I liked, and and it was all right because I like him. I liked him, so it was all right. Like whatever he did, it was fine. You know, it didn't bother me because I liked him. But anybody else that's sitting there trying to do a fucking love spell, it's just not gonna work because I don't like nobody. So I don't know who's doing it. I don't know who's doing it. I don't know where it's coming from, but I know it's a love spell. I know it's a love spell because I don't have chaos around me. I don't have nothing else around me. Nothing is around me. Like nothing bothers me. I'm like, what could this one be? It's a love spell. It's a love spell. It's a love spell because I don't talk to nobody. And then they're mad because I don't talk to them. It's like, yo, like how you gonna come at me and be mad at me and you did mad shit to me and then you expect me to be nice? Like I'm not gonna be nice. But whatever. Whatever. I'm just talking here today because it's like the black magic is just so relevant. It's just so clear. It's so obvious when the candles turn black. I do this every day and the candles are never black. They're not black. They burnt all the way through. Like it was on fire. Like it hasn't been like this in a long time. When I say like this, is like it burnt all the wax. All the wax. Like sometimes the wax is around it or in the corners, but it burnt all the way through. It's because someone is working. And then I put lavender in it too. I put some lavender in it. That's like for myself, for my own intuition and things. But it's like that's the only thing I did different was added a little bit of lavender into it. Lavender. I have it like this. Does it say? Well, can you see? Like it's just lavender, and I just added some in there. So I don't know if it's from the lavender or if it's someone doing a love spell. But whenever you do anything different to the candle. You have to pay attention to what you're doing. You have to pay attention to everything that you do, so you know what is going on. You know why this is happening. The only reason this would be happening is because someone was doing a love spell on a Sunday, doing a love spell. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm on my business. I stay to myself. I do so much stuff and I try to bring stuff to people's attention. And it's just like, oh my God. Like, oh my God. But protect yourself, cleanse yourself, keep doing your return of senders. Return of senders is very simple. You can use any kind of candle. I had a taper candle last night, so it burnt like this. It's a dripless candle, so it's not even supposed to have any wax left over. But that's the leftovers of it, you know. And I just left it on the table. Nothing is on this table but the tea lights and and this is metal, so is nothing can catch on fire there. I don't know, but someone was working last night. That's what it means to me. And then it's like, I don't talk about the magic and the things that people do, but then it's like, if you don't talk about it, then how are people going to be aware? How are people going to know if nobody wants to talk about it? Nobody wants to talk about doing something like that. How can it affect your life? What happens when it comes back to you? It curses you. Black magic is a curse. It's a curse on yourself. They don't know that. They think that they're cursing another person. You're cursing yourself. That's what you're doing. You're cursing yourself. Black magic is a way for people to achieve their success. So they get people, they think that they don't know or they're not awakened to this magic. So then that's how they can take your energy, and that's how they can do stuff to you, because you are unaware of what the hell they are doing. And that's how they do stuff, and that's how they get away with it, because we don't know. This shit is crazy, and it's crazy, and it's unfortunate when a person doesn't know, and then all this stuff starts happening to them, and it's because they don't know. I had to wake up. I had to wake up from this shit, because I had a lot of people, coming for me, and doing the most to me. And then it's like, I'm a good person. I want to help you. I love you. I care for you. I want, good things for you. And those are the people that'll sit there and do the most to you because you're a good person. And I'm just like, oh my God, you know? And I would want people to change. Like, why are they like this? Why are people like this? Like, I don't know. I'm not a bad person. But it was like, I was too nice. I was too nice. I was too good to people. And people always take advantage of your kindness. And they think that you're dumb because you're kind and you're loving and you're giving. And they take advantage of that. And they want to do work against you. Once you wake up from this shit, nobody's going to be able to do anything to you. I'm still nice. I'm still loving. I'm still caring. But I still meet those kind of people that could sit there and want to take advantage of me and take my kindness for a weakness. And I let them. Like, I don't say nothing. I don't say how evolved. I don't say anything. I let them think whatever they want to think of me. I let them think that. Yeah, you think that. But I'm very aware of what the fuck is going on, and you can't really get over on me. But I'll let you think that you are, you know? That's how that go. Wake up. Wake up from this shit, because it's so much. It's so much stuff. Family, they do these love spells for you to be nice to them, so they can start asking and taking things from you, make you babysit they rotten kids. And it's just like, ugh. Like, nah, I'm not. dealing with nobody and their hot mess, and my nose keeps itching. Like everything keeps itching. People do love spells to make you nice or to make you do things for them. They'll do sweetening spells so you can be nice to them because they know that you're mean. Yeah, they know I'm a little asshole. So, and then they'll do sweetening spells and love spells so that I can be nice. Like, this shit doesn't work on me. Like, you have to actually have a conversation and don't be an idiot. Like, fuck, talk, because stupidity, I can't take it. I can't take it if you're not bright or you don't know how to have a conversation. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get upset and no, I'm out. But whatever. It's just wake up to all this stuff. If you have the chance or the opportunity to get a tea light, get the little glass scented candle, a scented candle. It's okay to get a scented candle. It's okay to get a glass encased candle. It's okay to do something to make your life better. The sun is shining. The sun is shining. And it was just such a dreary week last week. It wasn't raining. It was just cloudy everywhere, and now the sun is shining, the clouds are breaking, and I'm just like, the weather means something to me. The weather means something. Means something. It's like I read the clouds like the spell work is breaking. It's breaking. The sun is coming up. The sun, well, it's morning. It's like, what time is it? It's 8:17. So it's morning, the sun is up, but you can actually see the sun. Like before, you couldn't see the sun. It was just white everywhere. Now I can see the blue sky. Now I can see it. And I'm like, things are going to come to light. Things are going to come to light. I just don't know how long it's going to take for things to come to light, because when you're dealing with criminals, you can't give them time to get away with anything, because they're going to destroy the evidence. They're going to sabotage things. They're going to be deceiving. They're going to falsify things. They're going to do the most. They're going to do the most because you've given them time. You've given them time to sit there and do the most. You're giving them time, so they're gonna do the most. That's just what a criminal does. They do the most because you let them. Nobody does their job. Nobody. It's just like, oh, just calm down, mind your business, mind your business, mind your business, Miss Garcia. Like, shut up. Don't say nothing. Just let them do what they do and mind your business. And I'm gonna do my return of senders. I'm gonna always do my return of senders because I know the return of senders returns the energy back to wherever it is coming from. Yo, I have the windows are closed. The windows are closed, but you still hear the city, and I'm just like, I'm sorry about the noise, but I'm just gonna let it run through. I've been running my mouth for a while here. But it's like, it's just to be aware. I just want you to be aware of what is going on, what people are doing, what is black magic. Like, what can you be experiencing? You're experiencing things. It's chaos, it's poverty, it's a love spell. These people do the most. They do the most because they think you don't know. And it's like, you have to know. You gotta wake you gotta wake up. Like, you gotta wake up from this shit. It's just like, oh my God. Return of senders, return of senders. All a return of sender is going to do is going to send the energy back to wherever the hell is coming from. Whoever is putting the energy out, it's going to go back to them. It's going to stick to them. They will not be able to cleanse it. They will not be able to get away from the energy that they put out. That's why we say, like, never, like, be good to people. Be good to people because people will be good to you. The energy that you put out to people, The energy that you put out, it's gonna come back to you. All I put out is good energy. People, they play with me. They take advantage. They do all kinds of things. But that nothing's gonna happen to me because I always stay solid. I was always a good person. I would never fuck you over, you know? Blessings are always gonna come to me because I am a good person. And whatever happens to them, it's just bad. It's going to be all bad because they did the most to do the most to hurt me. And it's like, why would you do that to me? And I was nothing but good to you. And you did everything to make things terrible for myself. And all I was good to you. Like I loved you as a person, as a friend, as a you know what? And it's like whatever happens to them, it happens. And I'm gonna mind my business. Like, yo, that's not my problem. Like, that's how this life is. Like, you have to figure this shit out. When you do fucked up things are gonna happen to you. It's gonna come back to you. Everything that you put out, it's gonna come back to you. When you're good to people, good things come to you. You know, and just be open to receive, be happy, be blessed, stay positive, vibe high, and don't ever be mad at this life. Like people done, done did so much to me, and it's just like, oh my God. And it's just like it has come to the point where I don't care. Nah, I don't care. I don't care what happens to them. I don't care what is going on. I don't care. I stopped caring. I stopped caring a long time ago. And that's how I can continue to move forward when I don't care, because I don't care what happens to anyone that is sitting there playing in black magic. They just doing stuff. And it's like, what the? All they could do is just have a conversation, but they won't even have a conversation. They want to sit here and play in magic and think that I don't know. Like this is all I do. Oh, God, like this is all I do. I don't have a day job. Like this is all I do. I pay attention to everything. Everything means something. And I don't let nobody play with me. Like once I see what's going on, I see what you do, I let you do it. I let you do it. Like you're not getting nothing over on me. I already know. But I let you do it to see what else. What else you gonna do? And then they sit there and then they do even more stuff. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like it's just gonna be bad when it comes back to them. It's going to be bad. They sat there and they did stuff repetitively over and over and over again, and it's gonna come back to them. It's gonna stick to them. It ruins their life. A curse is 7 to 10 years for one time that they did it. So they sat there and they did it a whole bunch of times. The energy's gonna come back to them and it curses them for all those years. And it's just like, oh my God. Like you're not even gonna be alive that long. So and then you're gonna come back in another life and live a cursed life because of all the shit you did. And it's like you don't get it. Like we're supposed to be growing, healing, evolving, healing, connecting with our ancestors, breaking our generational curses, moving our family and our bloodlines further along. We're not supposed to be here cursing each other and making our life harder. We're not supposed to be doing that, but people do it because they feel they have all this power and that they can do it and you don't know, and they feel that they can do it and that they're going to get away with it. Like they're not going to get away with it. Like I fucking know what you're doing. I know. I let you do it. I let you do it so that it can curse you, because I know it's going to curse you. I know everything that is being done is going to happen to them, but worse. Everything they do to me is going to happen to them, but worse. Everything is just going to be bad. It's going to be worse than ever before, ever imagined. It's just going to be bad. And it's like, it's not my problem. That is not my problem. I know I am chatty on here. It's because I just couldn't believe that they're turning, like they're trying it. They can't get it. Like it's not working. It just shows me that they're trying to do work, but it's not going to work. Like their magic is weak. Whatever they're doing is weak, but they're still trying it. And it's like, yo, stop. It's not going to work. Whatever. This is Palo Santo. I'm just lighting it, but I have incense going. I know I have been chatty today. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week, and it's going to be a good week. We just have to stay positive, vibe high. And it's like all this work is never going to work. Once you wake up from this shit, it is not going to work on you. Like they can't do nothing to you. Return to senders are effective on returning negative energies. That's what return to senders are for, is to return the energies back to whomever is putting it out there. The energy is going to go back to them. It's going to stick to them. Their life is going to fall apart. Everything bad. Everything bad is going to happen to them. Cover me, protect me, watch over me, and don't let anything affect the people that I love and the people that love me. Cover them, protect them, watch over them, and don't let none of this shit affect the people that I love and that love me. They love me too. Like, protect them. But that's it. I'm going to end it. I know I've been running my mouth. Have a wonderful day. Leave with love. Stay positive and vibe high.